About to go live. And we're live. What's going on, people? What's going on, champion? Welcome to another amazing Make Wealth Real webinar system game plan. So first of all, I want to thank you guys for spending some time with us on Thanksgiving Eve. You're probably home cooking. You're probably home getting ready for this good old feast. Well, we appreciate your time. If you're watching on replay, we appreciate you coming on replay whenever that happens. But tonight's gonna be a real special night just because we have one of our top guys who just hit one of the next level in guaranteed income. He's the first one to do it. First one to do it. And I'm super excited for this guy. All right, he what he did was he hit the first one to hit 150 in guaranteed bonus every single day, guys. Now, this gentleman right here is a leader's leader, a do-it-first leader, and right now I just want to just share what's his name, where he's from, and what was he doing before MWR, and why did he partner with MWR? What's kind of everybody out there?
I'm here, sir. Can you hear me?
Okay, you're loud and clear, champion.
Well, awesome. Well, before MWR, guys, I was in the tax practice. I've been in the tax practice for 23 years now. My wife and I own the company, but I've been doing taxes since I was 15 years of age. I'm 47 years of age now, but I'm an enrolled agent with the Internal Revenue Service, meaning that I got licensed to be able to practice before the IRS and represent my clients in all 50 states. We focus on helping people to save money on their taxes as well as being compliant. And if they get in those little letters from the IRS, we help them out as well. So we go all around the country doing different seminars and things of that nature and helping people to keep more money in their pocket by stop, overpaying the IRS and stuff and actually using the actual tax laws on their behalf, and joined MWR Financial because they had the same mindset of helping people to keep more money in their pocket. And then they went a little bit further than what I was doing by honestly helping people to take that saved money and to put into different places that their money can actually grow. So it became a great partnership for me, my wife, and, like in our company. And we're just helping thousands of people across the country.
Man, that's awesome. That's phenomenal. So I have another gentleman on the line, one of my rock stars. His name is Christopher McCoy, and this gentleman right here, he knows how to build teams. This gentleman knows how to get people to success. And so what I want to do is I want to have Chris McCoy come up and say who he is, where he's from, what he was doing before MWR, and what made him decide to join MWR. Chris, are you out there?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, champion.
All right, perfect. Well, good evening, everybody. For those of you who are observing this holiday, hey, I'd like to wish you and Wells a very safe holiday, especially for those of you who are traveling here and fro. But again, my name is Chris McCoy Sr., co-founder of Team Real. I'm from the Chicagoland area, and pretty much why I got into this opportunity because I really wanted to get involved with something that will definitely help the average day person. You have a lot of opportunities that's out there that's, having people try to change a baker into a plumber, or in other words, get people from one type of industry into another type of industry. Some people may not be interested in sales or things of that nature, but what I found out is that with this opportunity right here, they actually have a blueprint that will walk you through the cash flow quadrant for those of you who've read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And, that's what I believe a lot of people really need, something like this, what MWR has to offer, because, there's a lot of people out there in these opportunities that's the blind is leading the blind. So, however, with MWR, what they're going to teach you is how to, become the very best investment that you can do is within yourself. So I saw that they walk you through each steps, no matter where you are in your life, whether you're a W-2 employee, whether you're a 1099 subcontractor, they are going to show you and give you a blueprint of how to create wealth in each of those dynamics. And when I saw that, and for me personally, I've been in this industry for a long time, made a lot of money, But what I found out was that, yeah, I had a lot of money to buy a lot of things, but I wasn't using a very powerful tool that each and every one of us has, which is credit. All right. So, I'm spending all this money on this versus using the power of my credit in order to, use that type of power and use the money that I would have spent to stretch it out into other ventures or other investments, and et cetera, et cetera. So I saw it could work for me. It could work for everybody else. And what really pleased me about this opportunity is the instant gratification that it can happen for you. I never saw opportunity that people can actually make money, especially those who are like 88% or probably those who are working corporate America, or maybe 97% of those who are working for corporate America or working just in general. But the instant gratification that this company can do for that average person, that speaks volumes, because a lot of you out there been in these opportunities and you trying to tell people you can make $10,000 in 1 month and you could barely make $100 or $10 in 1 month. But when MWR gives you that instant gratification by listen, if you do these, if you follow these steps and apply these tools, look at the extra cash flow that you are bringing in as an asset versus using this opportunity or any opportunity like a berry bill. It speaks volumes. All right. So hey, I'm not going to steal any thunder. You guys going to hear from it from the man T Hawk himself. So I'm going to pass it right back to you, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Chris McCoy also was in the service, so all you gentlemen and ladies that in the service, you have a fellow man that was in the service, Marine. All right, now we have one of my go-getters. Okay, Angelica, she is one of them go-getters. She's a no-nonsense person. She actually came in as a customer, but then quickly became a representative. Angelica, telling people where you're from, what you do, and what you were doing before you got with MWR, and what made you get started with MWR. And she got a new baby too.
Hey Jeff, can you hear
Hey,
me?
I can hear you.
Hi, how are you? Hi everybody, how y'all doing?
Phenomenal.
Good, good, good. Yeah, so I mean, basically, this pretty much this year I've really gotten into the marketing thing and everything like that, and I've always had the goal that I wanted to work for myself. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So it's just amazing the roads have just led to me meeting Jeff. He had a live going on and he was talking about the program, and I ended up talking to him and got started basically. The more I delved into it, looked at the program and saw what it could do, it just got really exciting. And not only the money making opportunity, being from the entrepreneurial standpoint, wanting to make money, just the services alone are really, really amazing. And I love the fact that, yeah, you can make money, but the services are very beneficial to people. People need these services. People need their credit fixed. They want extra income. Having good credit in this society, unfortunately, that's what allows you to get the things that you need: a better car, a better place to stay. So I love the fact that the company is really helping people, and it's not only helping, but it's giving knowledge to people that a lot of the information in this company people don't know about. The PRA, I was shocked. That's amazing to me. I actually set up my appointment a couple days ago, and I was speaking to them, and I learned so much, and I'm really excited to get started with that. But yeah, I just love the knowledge that comes with the program. You're learning, and you're also fixing your financial situation at the same time. So yeah, that's what brought me here, and I'm really excited to be sharing this opportunity with people. I wish people, you're talking to people, and you come across the ones and just like, oh, they don't want to believe it, but that's unfortunate. They're really passing up a really good gem that could really, really benefit them. So, but the ones that are taking heed, the ones that are listening, they actually just listen, just listen to the information. Just give one of us a chance. You come across any of us in MWR trying to tell you about this opportunity, just listen and give it a chance, and you will be blown away. And it's such a benefit. Don't let it pass. Don't pass up the opportunity to join. Whether it's the credit, whether it's the private bank, whether it's whatever service, it can be utilized. Like it's been said before, this program is like a gym membership. You have access to maybe what you may be interested in one thing, but you have access to so much. So it's really exciting.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, Angelica, tell them about the testimony that you got for, because this thing is not just for you, but it's covered both you and your husband, correct?
Yes, correct. Yep.
She has
The
a new
membership
job.
covers you and your spouse.
Right. So tell me what happened with you with the testimony happened with you with the instant pay raise for your family.
Yeah, so basically, I mean, when my, I'm a 1099 contractor. My husband's a W-2 employer, so employee. So basically, yeah, when we did the instant pay raise, and my husband got back pretty much $400+ extra a month in his check. So, or biweekly. So each check he's getting, or I'm sorry, for the month he's getting an extra $400 a month from the instant pay raise alone. So of course, who couldn't use extra income like that for their family?
Man, that's what I'm talking about. And she's doing this from the comfort of her home, be able to be home for her child and nursing him up and all that other amazing stuff. So, I had a couple more that was coming on. We probably will get with them on the back end, but I want you guys to get right to the information. So I'm not going to hold you guys longer. Mr. Terrence Hawkins, he's about to lay the law, lay the plan, let you know why MWR is a better choice, right? Why MWR is the best thing you want to know about in 2018 going into 2019. Seahawks, are you there?
I'm here, man.
Awesome.
Awesome, awesome. Well, guys, like you heard some awesome testimonies of individuals and why myself and why they have partnered up with us and linked up with us in MWR Financial. And hopefully, after you hear this information, you would do the same. So if you give me about 30 minutes, clear the distractions that you have, your phone, your TV right now. I know some of you may be cooking, but this may change yours and then more importantly, somebody else's life as well. So guys, let's get right into it. We are MWR Financial, the home of the instant pay raise and guaranteed income. We basically, our co-founder and CEO is Mr. Brian House. That's him and his lovely family there. We are a total financial solutions company. That means we provide solutions to individuals financially, okay? Started just a little over a year ago, executive team with 75+ years experience, and the company is already 100% debt free. But here's our mission and what we're all about. You see, we're all about providing families with the same experts and strategies that's used by the wealthy to overcome the financial challenges created by our tax, credit, banking, and educational system. The reason we said to provide the family with the same experts and strategy, we understand that a lot of people that are wealthy have money to get the top-notch CPAs, certified financial planners, and enrolled agents working on their behalf, but individuals that do not have the money, they're not able to do that. We want to give them those experts. And because when individuals are not able to do that, guys, here's what's going on in our country right now. Here are the facts. 78% of Americans are currently living paycheck to paycheck. 70% of Americans are paying too much money in taxes. 80% of Americans have credit challenges. 90% of Americans are buried in debt. And as a result of those, 70% save less than $5,000 by age of 65. Now, how in the world are they going to be able to put themselves into position to retire? Guys, MWR Financial is saying this stops today. It stops today. But before we stop there today, let's go over how we got there. You see, many of us, like myself, we heard our parents and some of our grandparents that basically said, use this system, go to school, get a good education so that you can get a good job. Okay, what they didn't tell us is when we got that good job or whatever job we got, a third of our income was going to immediately go towards taxes. And when a third of your income is going away, you start thinking, how in the world am I able to survive day by day? So we start using what? Credit, just to make up the difference and to finance a lifestyle that we wanted. And then we got into credit difficulties. We realized that a third of our income then was going to go towards paying those things off and going straight to the banks just to service the debts. And then we're going to use the remaining third of what we have after it's gone towards taxes, after it's gone towards our debt, to basically overcome, but basically, guys, to provide for our normal living expenses, not that big and dandy, just our normal living expenses. That's what the other third. Then we're going to try to save or invest enough for retirement. That's why 70% of people only got $5,000 at age 65. Because speaking of retirement, Forbes has even said that the greatest retirement crisis in American history is happening now. Why? People don't have the cash flow. Money Q&A said that why are professional athletes going broke? And then it said, and why you are too. Why? Taxes and education. Market Watch said that most Americans are one paycheck away from the what? Street, living paycheck to paycheck. NASDAQ said that more than half of Americans will retire broke. That means all of our money is going away. We haven't saved anything yet. But guys, MWR Financial said the good news though is we have a better system. We have a new plan for you. We have solutions for you. And here's what we have, guys. Okay. You see, we have a membership at MWR Financial. It's just one membership, but that membership is going to give individuals personal team of financial experts, just like the wealthy. Okay. And those experts are going to use our proven strategies to secure you and your family's financial future. So individuals are getting those experts and the education. See, just not the education not going to do it. You're going to need the experts as well. And they're going to educate individuals on how does instant pay rates getting your money back really works. They're going to educate you about your taxes, about your credit, about your debt, and about where to put your money, all in this one membership. Here's how it works, guys. Money Max is a part of this membership. You can get unlimited one-on-one advice about your taxes. Individuals normally don't like to do that. Why? Because an expert normally costs them $200 to $300 per hour, okay, to end up doing that. But you're going to get unlimited consultation with this membership, and they're going to focus on those tax deductions. They focus on that 1/3 of your income that's going away. Focus on your paycheck to paycheck. They're going to make sure that you're compliant with the mileage tracker. They're going to make sure that they look at your last 3 years of your taxes just to make sure that you took all of your deductions then. Then they're going to answer virtually any financial matter that you have. But they're going to start again with the instant pay raise. People that are paycheck to paycheck, that are W-2 employees, we want to increase their take-home pay. You just heard a great testimony about how we increase the take-home pay. But there's over 150 million Americans that's out there that we are trying to continue to help. Here's how that works. We do two different things. The first thing that we do is education. Educating individuals on how to stop overpaying taxes and letting the IRS keep your money all year long interest-free. The next thing that we're going to do, guys, is education and structure. You see, we're going to basically help you to understand that a home-based business tax laws, if we increase your deductions, you can end up paying less and keeping more of your money. Let's go over those more details. You see, the whole part about this, guys, is this. Our employers are taking our money out of us in the form of taxes and sending it to the IRS on our behalf. We file our tax returns at the end of the year. When we file our tax returns at the end of the year, the only thing that we think about is that word refund, isn't it? That's all we think about. How much money do I get? How much I get back? How much I get back? My tax guy do good because he always give me a refund. But guys, a refund is not good. It's not good. If you continue to read that line, look at the end of that line right there in 75 right there, you'll see that it says this is the amount that we overpaid. This is the amount that we overpaid, So when we actually doing that, guys, we got to understand what we're doing. We wouldn't overpay anywhere else. We wouldn't overpay anywhere else. Why in the world are we overpaying the Internal Revenue Service? Why are we doing that? Okay, if we go and stuff, we go shopping, we buy something that's $50 more in actually shopping, what would we do if it's $50 more, guys, that we paid? We would immediately go back to the store to get our money back. Why? Because we overpaid, right? So we want you to treat the IRS just like you're treating every other place that you would go. The IRS said that the average refund is $2,818 per month. $2,818 per month. That's an average of $200+ a month that people are overpaying them. So the first thing is we educate individuals that that's not good. Let's get your money back and get it back when? Now. How do we do that? See, our experts are going to go to work for you. See, we understand that the only problem was that your W-4 is filled out incorrectly. That's all it was. But it's a 4-page document right now that people do not understand. They just sign, single one, married two, not understanding what those numbers really mean. It's designed so that you can be $25 plus or minus at the end of the year. Okay, but it's not happening. So our experts are going to do it for you. They're not going to just educate you that you do it. No, they're going to do it for you to make sure that your W-4 is filled out correctly so that you can hurry up and get that, on average in this example, $200 back on your paycheck. But then we go to number 2. You see, now we're going to educate you about not just, why you need a home-based business, but we're going to educate you on basically how you can write off additional things that was even personal to you. You see, the IRS says in publication 535 that if you have the intent to generate a profit, if you actively participate, if you keep proper records, you can claim expenses that are ordinary and necessary and write them off. And you can take those expenses, even if they are personal, you can switch them into business expenses. This example is just 7 of them right now. You got hundreds of them, but everybody's driving, everybody's taking some type of trip. We're eating out. We got cell phone. We got an internet. We got medical expenses, and we got medical insurance we're paying. We're spending money on our kids all day long, every month. They're going to basically teach you how you can write those things off and turn those into business deduction. All you need is education and an expert working with you. But then we prove it to you first. You prove it to you first. You see, we have a site called myinstantpayraise.com. Do not go there now. Go after the webinar is over, where you're going to be able to put in your information and you can see an estimate before you even get involved in our program to see how much you can potentially save. This is how we qualify individuals. Okay, you can go there and see if you qualify for our program to save money on your taxes. That's what we do right there, guys. And that's just the tax part of it. We are helping people with 1/3 of their money going away. But the next thing that we're doing, guys, is we got to make sure that we basically help individuals to keep their credit score high. Individuals just need a little bit of education. They need to know what type of trade line they get, how much they need to spend, okay, where they need to go, what they don't need to do, how they need to spend it, whatever it is. Why? Because the high credit score gives you lower interest rates, down payments, and insurance premiums. But our expert is a 27-year-old company, 27 years. This company used to be a franchise. They had over 13 franchises throughout the country. They have already helped over 100,000 people already. The average credit score increase is 50 to 150 points per, in between 4 to 6 months, 50 to 150 points in 4 to 6 months. Then they're going to do credit rebuilding. If you're renting, they're able to have a program to take your rent and make it be able to become a trade line and be on your credit report. Landlords don't do that by themselves. But then you have installment loans, revolving accounts, and then we're going to protect it with identity theft correction. And remember, our experts do all of the work. They don't give you a program that you can look at some videos and print out some duplicate letters or template letters and send in. It's nothing template about this. This is customized for you, with the experts doing it. Okay, they're going to mail it to Equifax TransUnion Spirit. They're not going to send it to you and you got to mail it to them. They work for you. Okay, let me give you an example why this is important. This is important because some may think they already got a decent credit score of like 661. Okay, guys, this example is 29-point increase to 690. If you have auto loans, $15,000 auto loan, 60 months, save $2,000. Credit card debt of $12,000, 48 months in doing that saves another $2,000. Mortgage loan, $300,000 mortgage loan, 30 year, save you $40,000. That's the only thing that changes is a 29-point increase in their credit, guys. And we talk about an average of 50 to 150 points. We are helping people with this program. The next thing is equity maxing. We got to really understand how to get out of debt. There's been a lot of different programs about getting out of debt here, get out of debt faster. We understand those things. That's the education. A lot of people understand that, oh, I know the rollover effect. I know this and that. I can educate, okay? But guys, how about having an expert program with you to say, hey, keep your same job, your same income, the same budget, okay? But we're going to get you out of debt in a half to a third of the time. Yes, we're going to educate too, but we're going to get you accountability. We're going to send you a monthly statement every month. That monthly statement is going to tell you exactly what to do. It's going to tell you what to pay and how much to pay every single month until you're out of debt. And then it's going to give you the month and the year that you will be out of debt. And it's going to track that for you to keep you on track. But then we're going to show you how and where to put your money, which is very, very important. So your money should be making more money for itself. And guys, you definitely need to understand which vehicles are good. You need to have the education about an IRA, about a Roth, about a 401k. Are they good or are they bad? You need to understand about the stock market. What's good? Is gold good? Is silver good? What should I put my money actually towards to get more money? You need to know that. Is cryptocurrency good? You got to be educated about that, right? What type of retirement vehicle should I get? Whole life, universal. It's so much out there. Guys, you get one-on-one consultation with these to look at your situation. Why I need to look at yours? Because guys, some of us are married, some are single, some got kids, some don't. Some are older, some are younger, okay? There's different things for different folks. So we give you one-on-one consultation and education. One of those education is we want everybody to take advantage of self-banking, which is our private reserve account. Why? This is the best way to save, grow, and protect your money tax-free with no risk of loss. You see, you don't want to lose money when the stock market goes. You see, when the stock market goes down and lose, we don't lose. But when it goes up, we still make money. How about that? Making money without losing. Then we have land banking, real estate investing, when you're able to buy land 20 to 40% below market value. Guys can be able to use the same strategies that's used by the wealthy. All of those things go into our Financial Edge membership. One membership covering all of that, your tax needs, your credit needs, your debt needs, and your retirement needs. And you get all of those for $79.97 a month. And guys, no setup fee, no contract, and your spouse is included. 80 bucks. Everyone can afford. That's why Mr. House said that he wanted to have a membership that everybody can afford and get the experts just like the wealthy. And you do that with our Financial Edge membership. But guys, it then turns into an opportunity. Why? Because we know that you know somebody else that want to save on taxes, someone else that want to increase their credit scores, someone else want to get out of debt or retirement solutions. And when you do that, guys, you get paid. You see, how many W-2 employees do you know that would like to save money in their taxes and get an instant pay raise? You know any government employees, family and friends, co-workers, church members, business professionals, classmates? Guys, you're going to be able to refer those individuals and earn, but not just earn guaranteed income. Guys, here's our business opportunity strategy. You see, we get paid daily, every day. Okay, we get paid to share two things: our membership and our opportunity. You see, we understand that everybody on the 95% is on this left side of this cash flow quadrant. We have to help people there where they are. But we understand that they need to be on the right side of the quadrant. And that's what we're doing, getting people from the left to the right with the membership and the opportunity. And we get to enjoy the rewards. Let's go over how we make money off of just the membership sharing. You share that membership. A person get that $80 membership. You make 100% customer bonus. That means they pay 80, you make 80. You make $40 on the first time to make the payment, and $40 on the second billing. And then we have a refer 3 program for the customer. Our customers are able to get in. They pay 80, then we help them out. They refer 3 people. They refer 3 people so they can get their membership for free. But guess what? You get paid the $80 off of their referrals. And they can refer and you get paid. And they refer and you get paid. And they refer and you get paid. But then the company said that refer 3 is going to be for you as well. You can have a business with us. You get 3 customers, and then your membership is free as well. How cool is that? And then we get residual income starting the 3rd month that we're going to go over. Now, let's go over referring the opportunity. Now, I'm going to go over a couple of parts before I get to the guarantee part. Now, this part right here, expansion bonus. The customer's paid out a bonus on daily of the very next day of $100. But here's how it's divided out. You always make $25 upfront. And then depending on the position in the company that you're in, you make in between $10 to $75. So $25 plus your overrides that you end up making. Now these overrides goes for anybody that comes in and they refer down to limited levels. You will always make in between $10 to $75 depending on your position. My mentor that I met in 2005, okay, in his previous company, he was teaching me this program here, this same compensation plan. Why? Because he made over $12 million in this compensation plan and he only had a $15 code. We got a $75 code, guys. How cool is that? But then they put the customer residuals in the coded plan. They put the customer residual in the coded plan that we get to get paid up to $8 per customer every single month in our coded plan. Absolutely huge. But then if you help somebody, you get rewarded. You help the people that you refer and they get the opportunity, they make $100, you're going to make 25% check match. So you make 25 off everything that they do. Remember, we get paid daily. So they make 400, you make 100. They make 1,000, you make 250 daily. 25% check match off of everything. Okay. Then we have a luxury vehicle club. Our luxury vehicle club, guys, it starts off with $500 a month. You pick the car, you pick the color, as long as it's within 5 years old, they're going to send you $500 in tier 1. Where tier 2, they're going to send you $1,250. Tier 3, they're going to send you $3,000. Why? Because that includes your house. And guys, tier 1 starts off with a team of just 40 individuals. That's it. That's 40 individuals on your team, and they will send you. But what if you already have a car, Ms. Hawkins? Well, you have a car. If it's within 5 years old, they still going to send you the $500. But what if my car payment is about $320? No problem. They still going to send you the $500. Say use the rest for gas or use the rest for maintenance. You get $500 tier 1, $1,250 tier 2, $3,000 on tier 3. And guys, all that's good, all that's great, and that's paid out, all that stuff we have, that's great. But we are the home of the instant pay raise and guaranteed income. Why? Because we understand that bad things do happen to good people. You see, most individuals get into financial troubles because either them or someone that they know got sick. They got ill. That's what most of the time it happened for. Because they got ill, they had to have a day off of work, and then the bills got behind. They got a week off of work, more bills got behind. They got in a wreck, had to take this off. The kid got sick. They had to go get them from school. Things happen because your income is not guaranteed in your workplace. Okay. You only had a certain amount of days off for Family Leave Act. You had to go to work. But if you couldn't go to work, things happen. We want to make sure that your money stays up. So you qualify for guaranteed income with us. How you qualify? You basically get one person in as a customer, outside customer, just one. And then you find 3 people that want to participate in the opportunity. There's 3 people. You do that, one outside customer, 3 people participate. The company's going to start you off with $5 a day in guarantee. That means regardless of what happens during that month, you know you're going to make $5 a day, $150 every month. Now, some people say that's not big, Terrence. Yes, it is. Think about it. How much money you need to put into a bank account right now to get $150 a month come out? Now, you can put $3,000 to a bank account in January, and in December right now, it's probably $3,010. Even if it's a 10% annual return, it's $3,300. We're talking about $150 every single month, but that's just the beginning. Why? Because all we do is help everybody to qualify for guaranteed income. So what would happen if you help 3 people to basically save on their taxes and get an instant pay raise and guaranteed income, and then teach them to do the same? We just showed you about 3 people that you can get, and that's $150 every month. But when those 3 individuals get 3 individuals, just in this example, you have a team of 12 people, which is $20 a day, $600 a month, which is $7,200 a year. That's not an increase anymore, guys. That's a promotion. Why? Because we get paid in between $5 to $1,000 every day in guaranteed income. Why? Because this just continues to happen and continue and continue and continue and continue. You're not going to even know the person that's going to be on your team, but everybody's going to have the same mindset of helping people to get guaranteed income. So I'm going to show you about 7 levels. It goes to unlimited levels. I'm just going to show you 7 of everybody just getting 3, just helping people and helping people. There's over 3,279 people on your team. And if you look to the right side of that, that's more than that 3,084 people, which is $1,000 a day or $30,000 a month. What can you do with that? And all you did was just qualify yourself and then help everybody else to do the same thing. And that's our daily guarantee. But we also have a monthly guarantee. Now, a monthly guarantee, it works the same way. Just when more people actually come in, you're going to get paid monthly as well with our Presidential Club bonus. You're going to start off with $500 a month and then go up to $100,000 a month in presidential bonus. You heard me right, $100,000 a month. But just like the others, guys, the company rewards you for helping people. Because if you help somebody get a presidential monthly bonus, the company's going to say you're going to be able to earn up to 50% bonus match. They make $5,000, you make $2,500. They make $10,000, you make $5,000 from every person that you referred and helped get a presidential club bonus. Guys, that's a lot of money, I understand. So let me break it down for you, get your 6-figure guaranteed income strategy. Okay, everybody's focused on the 6-figure guaranteed income strategy. What you do, you qualify for guaranteed income yourself first. And then you just build a team of 585. That's it. That's it. You qualify for guaranteed income to build a team of 585. So what's going to happen? Daily guarantee, you're earning $200 a day in guarantee is $6,000 a month. Your monthly guarantee is $2,500, which is $8,500 a month or $102,000 a year. And that's only 2 of the 10 streams of income. One of the other streams of income, guys, remember, was the luxury vehicle club. Do you know there's an extra $3,000 a month? $102,000 a year, guys, and then they still pay for your car and your house. I absolutely love it. Okay. Now, joining us is very easy. Joining us is very easy, guys, and it's simple. One, for the business, it's a one-time payment of $99, one time. Then you need to pay $40, okay, for your business center, which is going to include your websites that you have, okay, and the maintain of those websites. You're going to get the capture pages, okay. You're going to get the back office training. Everything that you need to operate your business there is the $40. Plus, you want to go ahead and get your Financial Edge membership of $79.97 a month. Remember, that includes your spouse. Okay, so the max that you would pay is $228 for the first month, starting off $228, and then $119.97 a month thereafter. Okay, now I said the max because if you refer 3 people and customers, remember, you don't pay the $79.97 anymore. You're just paying the $40 for this business. Now, the first thing that you're going to do, however, is you're going to talk to your CPA because you want to get your tax reduction. Why? Because now you have a business. Now they're going to analyze and convert your eligible existing expenses into home-based business deduction. They're going to make sure that you comply with the Internal Revenue Service with your automated mileage and expense tracker. Then they're going to basically redo your W-4 for you. So give it to you, and you can give it to your HR department. They're going to start taking out less taxes, and you're going to have a bigger take-home pay. And what just happened then? What just happened is you just got immediate cash flow. If the average instant pay raise is $300 to $600 a month, and the total cost of the business is $120 a month, and that's a write-off because it comes with the CPA. That's a write-off. So $120 a month for the cost of business, your savings on taxes alone save you more than what the business costs. Guys, even if your instant pay raise is only $120, it covers the cost of the business. Now, I want you to get this, because what everybody's doing, why thousands of people are joining our company, is because we have the taxes at minimum to cover your total cost of the business. So the business is not costing you. Think about that now when you're talking about building your guaranteed income. 3 people that we can help cover the cost of their business. They're not paying for the business anymore to get in. And they find 3, they find 3, they find 3. Do you see what's happening, guys? That's why we're exploding. That's why we're exploding. But then the company said, we're going to give you a little bit more. We're going to give you a 30-day guarantee. If you follow our plan of action and if our experts are not able to save or make you more money within your first 30 days, they're going to give you a full refund. There's no risk at all. No risk at all here, guys. Okay, let's finish this up. Okay, are you tired of working the 40-40 plan? That's working 40 hours a week for 40 years for someone else's dreams. Now, if you want to work for the rest of your life, that's your business. But if you are willing to work smart for the next 1 to 5 years to build a strong, guaranteed income for you and your family, that's our business. Guys, remember this. Every day that you're not a part of our system, you're building someone else's dreams instead of your own. We truly believe here at MWR Financial that we have the perfect business for you. You're going to be able to get an instant pay raise. You're going to be able to refer others to MWR Financial. Our experts is going to do all of the work, but you get to enjoy the rewards. Guys, the time is indeed now for you to take control of your financial future, and you can do that today. With that being said, Jeff, I turn it back to you, sir.
Oh my gracious. This right here is why I'm so excited about MWR Financial. Mr. Terrence Hawkins, I want to thank you for your time as a do-it-first leader for taking your time out here on this Thanksgiving Eve to share the good news and the message of how we're impacting people and how they can run a business really tax-free. Well, I'm not going to say tax-free, but as a deduction, but also be able to have their business basically written off and they'll have to pay for the monthly, right? I mean, just to say my testimonial, I got in this business because I was in a lot of M&M company, but nobody taught us about financial literacy. No one taught us what to do with our money once we made the money. Now I made money in the industry, man. What we taught to do? Go buy a house, go do some real estate investments. but no one showed us about the PRA. No one showed us how to properly fix our credit so that we maximizing the interest payments to where we're not paying top dollar for interest. No one said we can help somebody get a instant pay raise if I'm a 1099, but my spouse is a W-2. Well, they now I can help them. I can help them get an instant pay raise on their check, but now they feel, because I helped them, they now feel support me because what I'm doing actually helped my spouse out, and they're not even doing the business yet. And so I said, you know what? A lot of us need to get financially educated. No one taught us that in school. No one's teaching us in the business world. You got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody who's successful, and hoping you can touch the cloth of their garment to get a piece of the information that they know. And so this is why I love what we get to do, because what you just talked about is what we get to share with not just anybody in the W-2 world, but anybody who's in business for themselves. Because a lot of people are in business for themselves and don't even understand how to properly do their taxes. How to actually take their money and invest it into a PRA or into land banking. Okay, this is some powerful information. And if you're on this live right now, you want to click the link below, because there's two ways you can get into this program and connect with us. Everybody on this panel got access to the same system that you're watching us on. And when you join us tonight as a representative, as a financial consultant for 228, and by clicking the link below, you'll get access to the same system to where we're doing all the selling and telling for you, and you're collecting the income and impacting your life first, right? Now, if you're saying, Jeff, I love this becoming a financial consultant, but I don't have the money right now, the whole 228. That's fine too, because we have something for everybody. You can actually get started tonight as a customer for $79.97. Get access to this financial edge up on life, this financial education program. We call it the financial gym program, right? And get access to all the things that we have, from the money max, the wealth max, the credit max, and the equity max, and literally get an instant pay raise, find out how to get your credit fixed, also become and get your own PRA. And actually, if you want to buy some land, we can actually help you do that now as well. Before you even spend another dime, you can actually get money back on your check. So that this $8 a month is not even coming out your existing money. It's coming out of money that we're helping you get back in your check. And so, Mr. Ted, I want to thank you for that moment. But I also have one of my guys who came on. His name is Harold. This gentleman also like I said, he called me and his rep today. But like, Judge, this is all I'm doing. MWR Financial. I'm not doing nothing else. I see the ticket. I see the way out. Harold, if you're on the line, go ahead and unmute yourself. And I want you to tell people what's your name, where you're from, what have you done before, like, in the service business, like, in the military, and what was it about MWR that made you say, like, you know what, this is it for me. This is what I want to do. So Harold, last come on out and spread the good news, brother. Unmute yourself. Let me see. Now unmute you. Harold. Let me see. Unmute yourself, champion.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. I can hear you. Go ahead, Harold.
Okay. Well, hey, first of all, I want to thank y'all for bringing me on. I met Jeff a couple months ago.
Harold, I can't hear you, champ.
Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Y'all hear him? 1 second, champ. Try to unmute yourself again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm sorry. You go ahead. You can hear you.
Okay. Well, yeah. First of all, I appreciate you bringing me on, man. I met Jeff through a good friend of mine a couple months ago by name of Toby Price, and I was on the way home from dropping my daughter off from school, and they called me up and told me about MWR Financial. So after they explained it to me, I think I did about 100 miles an hour trying to get back home. But they explained it so well to me that I didn't even have to get on the site to actually see what it all was about. I've watched Jeff. I know how he gets down. I know about Toby, how he gets down. So anything them boys put their hands to, it turns to gold. But I actually did the instant pay raise. So when I did the instant pay raise, now granted, I was getting paid that week on a Thursday. I did the instant pay raise. I did got my W-4 adjusted on a Monday and got that instant pay raise 3 days later. Couldn't believe it. But I let it go for another 2 weeks just to make sure it was legit, and got that pay raise again. So once I got that pay raise the second time, then I jumped on the Credit Max. Got my credit score. Well, it seemed like it was only less than a week, and it already went up like 5 points. But I appreciate Jeff and Toby for introducing me to this opportunity, man, because first of all, it's a win-win, no matter how you look at it. It's a win-win for everybody. Anybody can do well with this program. And then when you get into the opportunity side of it, I mean, there's so much money that you can make with MWR. It's unbelievable. But like I said, like Jeff said before, I mean, it's just educational. I'm in other opportunities. And like I said, they never mentioned anything about financial education. Never told you what to do once you made the money. So again, I want to thank Jeff and thank Toby Price for actually putting me on to this opportunity, because this is about the best thing I ever seen. Back to you, Jeff.
Awesome. Now I ain't gonna let you get away that quick now. Now, just let people know how much of an instant pay raise you was able to get back in your check every month.
Actually, I went back and did it again, man. I'm actually getting like $417 a month.
Woo!
Extra.
Every
and I can
month.
use it. And I can use it. So my wife loves it. So, but yeah, like I said, man, I appreciate that, man. I've never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this, man.
And now, was it hard for you to do? Was it something that you had to do, or was it something, or did somebody do it for you?
Look, the experts did it for me. All I had to do, when it came to the credit, all I had to do was upload my reports. That's it. Upload my reports. The only thing I did myself was with my HR department is I inputted the information online. I can go online with my company and put that information in. And like I said, man, I did it on a Monday, and usually I get paid on a Friday. But, with direct deposit and everything, it might be a day or two early. So that Thursday, man, when my check hit the bank, that first check was like $200-something, man. I couldn't believe it. That's how fast they work.
Wow. And so you was in the service, right?
Say again?
I said you served in the service, right? Military?
Yeah, I did. I did 22 years in the Army, man. 22 years.
And so if you got any of your Army brothers on here that's looking and watching, that's maybe in the service now or just got in or about to retire, what would you tell them right now about MWR and the power they have?
Well, hey, right now, man, I got some guys that I was stationed with. I already sent them information, so they're looking at it right now. So I did tell them, man, this is something powerful, especially the where you saying I can become my own bank with a PRA. So right now, man, these guys looking at this PRA hard, man. They realize, after I spoke to them and sent them the information, they see that this thing is tax-free. And that's what it's all about, spending the less amount of taxes as you can. So that's one thing they're looking at right now, man. And I'm thinking these guys are going to jump on pretty soon.
Man, that's a powerful testimony, Harold. I appreciate you jumping on and sharing your testimonial. Chris, I know, Chris, I know you also in the service, but I don't think you were able to tell the testimony that you had with MWR since you've been in. Chris, just jump on real quick and let them know what was going on with you and what testimonies you had with your own PRA. With your own tax services. Chris, are you there?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, champion.
All right, guys, forgive me. My computer's running slow because I saw that shirt that Mr. Harold had on. So I had to shoot my shot. You can't get rid of that for that Army guy over there, man. But hey, man, salute to my fellow veteran over there, man. I definitely love that testimony right there. But yeah, guys, by me being a business owner, guys, I don't have to use, and this is what very pay attention to this, ladies and gentlemen, because you have people who have 9-to-5 jobs, but this also can help with people who are like myself who are 1099 and subcontractors as well. But the cool thing about the MWR with my my credit score, what have you, they believe it went up to like 60 something points in less than a month thereof. And plus, I love the tools that it gives you. See, one thing in business, when I say the tools, think tools like TaxBot. We get TaxBot for free, okay, with this company. So, you know, one thing when you're running a business, you got to, you know, monitor your and track your expenses down as well, so you can actually prove that when you're doing your you're preparing your taxes for the end of the year. And that's that's really huge within itself. So, you know, with these companies that's out there, like I alluded to earlier in this presentation, that a lot of folks are out there, you know, they're into these businesses, but they don't know what to do with their money. They get their fast start bonuses, they get the residuals, and they just spend it. All right, it's mine, I ride around and I get it. If it's mine, I spend it. You know, that's it. But they're not taking the time to actually take it above further, you know, about saving, about, you know, creating things like the PRA account. I never heard of anything like that. And once I started digging deep into that, my mind was blown. Also, along with, you know, not only for your savings, but also getting rid of your debt, getting rid of your cash. Just because you have cash flow. I saw one of my network buddies put a post up this up on their Facebook wall today. They say, yes, cash is king, because it reminded me of me. You know, cash is king. You could go out there and you can make a lot of money and spend all the money you want. But guess what? Try, when you have that cash is king, try getting yourself an apartment. Okay, try getting yourself a house or what have you. Unless you have like almost $100,000 to $200,000 to drop on the darn house and plus that or what have you. Nah, bro, you're gonna have to do some things out there concerning your credit. You're gonna have to get that loan. You want that 2018, 2019 something. Not too many people out there can shell 40, 60, 80, $90,000 or more on a car. That's when credit gets involved. And you know, I learned so much about, you know, not only with the MWR training in our back office, but also attending the weekly trainings. Ladies and gentlemen, you have all the support that you need, not only with the teams, but also with the company as a whole, because each and every week we are learning something new. We learn a little bit more about the credit max. You know, not so many people know about that. Guess what? If you are renting an apartment, you can get your credit boost for renting an apartment. All right. Okay, not only we repair credit, but we also rebuild credit. So there's so much value along with this powerful company, ladies and gentlemen. Only thing I have to say is, ladies and gents, is, hey, go ahead and click the link below. Okay, if you got the link, click one of those little buttons right there, and let's get started. If you guys are streaming this or what have you, get back to the person who invited you into the groups or invited you to this plan, and let's make wealth real. Chris McCoy, I'm out.
Woo-hoo! That's why he make all the big money. He know how to lay it down, guys. Listen, click the link below is our phase that pays, baby. Because when you click the link below, you are now being in position for success. Guys, you don't understand the power of what we got going on, but you will, right? So, like, last but not least, I know Mr. Terry Hawkins is still on, and I appreciate this man, you know, so much, because, like I said, he is really about this life. So, Mr. Terry Hawkins, what I want is a testimonial on you on what happened with your, you know, what testimony you have with the plan, and why are you doing it? I know. I heard somebody talk about, you know, your family, your kids, and your wife. Just kind of share to people, why is it that you're doing MWR Financial when you have a tax package, you make great money there, you can do, you know, make six figures in your sleep, but you chose to get upon this MWR platform as well. What was it about MWR that said, you know, I got to do this and do this big for my family? What was that? What was that thing for MWR with you, man?
I can tell you, it was definitely the guaranteed income. It was nothing but the guaranteed income, because as you mentioned, guys, you know, my wife and I have been very blessed. I mean, it's extremely blessed that we were able to work, you know, January through April, and if we chose to take the rest of the year off. And that's just been a blessing by being in the industry for so long in the accounting and tax practice. You know, that's a blessing. But I found out quickly in the actual years on I'm basically able to work, but if I'm not here in that office, that my monies stop. I had to be there. And it became personal to me, guys, when exactly what I was saying, that sometimes either you get sick or your family member or somebody gets sick that you love and care about. Well, mine, it was my father. He got sick. I was in Atlanta IRS convention. I saw my father got sick. Long story short, He was in the Emory Hospital there in Atlanta, Georgia for 2 months. We there for a conference. Next thing you know, he didn't make it back home 2 months in the hospital before he was able to come home. Started thinking about that, guys. What if that were to happen to me in January when tax season was about to get going? What happens to my family? What happened to my wife? What happened to my son and the income that we're going to need? You see, sometimes after people think that, yeah, Terrence, you got a business, you got a maybe, blah, 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 not realizing self-employment is the same thing as an employee. You just own your job. That's all you do. So you can, yeah, have a little time freedom, a little of this, a little of that. Yeah. But the same thing happened if you don't become a business owner. So for me, I knew that I need to get some guaranteed income. I knew I was looking for the right system. I'm looking for the right company. I wanted to actually work with the actually good owners, the good training, but more importantly, I wanted to actually work with a company that the average person can win. And here, nobody gets hurt. And that was the whole thing. Nobody gets hurt because if somebody is not able to refer anybody to this company, but they try, they still can save more money with the instant pay raise than the business ever costs. You don't get hurt. And then you can still get the life-changing information, the credit score, priceless, debt, priceless, retirement, priceless. You still get all of those things on top of that. So when I saw all of those things, I said, this is the company. And then they told me that, hey, if I go ahead and start off and refer a couple of people and get qualified for guaranteed income, they're going to start making me $5 a day. That happened. They told me if I go up a little bit more, I can make $20 a day. That happened. They told me if I help more people to get guaranteed income, my per day goes up, and it continued to happen. Those bonuses I will receive, all those happened. And I'm proud to actually say, guys, I can say it and stuff like that, for some happens, don't. But when you can already have a strong guaranteed residual income out of working with this thing on when I say part-time basis, even though I'm on my own company, part-time basis, because I'm working like crazy full-time with offering compromise and everything else actually that I'm doing. But to have a current residual annual income that's as much as the average annual income for most people that's working a W-2 already within 5 months, and all I did was help people and spend a couple of hours a week doing webinars and referring people. That's life change. So now when I'm looking at it, and also got Jeff, I got my son in as well. He's 18 years old, freshman in college. In 30 days, he was able to qualify for $20 a day in guaranteed income. I don't have to give him money monthly now. He doesn't have to work part-time in another job. He can focus on his education in school and still get $600 a month in income. That's life-changing for me and my family, Jeff.
Wow, you said something so powerful right now, because you got people that have children that are spending so much money for their kids while they're in college. And now what you did was you set your son up for success with a business in college that giving him guaranteed income so he can what? Focus on his studies instead of stressing about where money's gonna come, because mommy and daddy don't have it this week. Mommy and daddy don't have it this month. So now what they gotta do? Go out and get a job and not focus on what he was going to college to do. Get an education so he can be somebody great. Now that's powerful right there, man. So the fact that you can get into this business, get your children in this business, and get them an instant guarantee. There's so many people on the job right now that are looking for an instant guarantee of 150 that can pay a bill, that can change their life, that can shift their zip code. I'm at a guaranteed $600 a month. That's somebody's paycheck, a month. I know people that actually make 120 something dollars in their check. That's crazy. So this guaranteed income is amazing, because when you have a guaranteed income, guess what? You can work part-time in your job now and full-time on this business and really shift your financial future. But not just for you, but your family. And that's really what we're doing here. We're looking to give people guaranteed income so we can shift their whole history, their whole legacy. This is huge. This is not just about financial education. We're looking to make wealth real in your life. And so, Angelica, if you want to share something, come on out and share what you want to share. about this powerful industry. But if not, we are going to shut this down because I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the most Thanksgiving. It's going to be the best Thanksgiving of giving something of value that you can have and your family can have for generations to come. So, Angelica, come on out and share. Any last words you got to share with the people? Angelica, you there? Well, I guess you have nothing to share. Guys, what we want you to do is click the link below. Everybody do this. Point at the links below, guys. This is our slogan. We want you to click the link below because at the end of the day, I can hear you now. I see you. I see you now. Talk to me. Guess she had some technical difficulties with her side. But guys, it's all about clicking the link below, getting started, man. Getting started and figure it out. Like our good friend Toby Price, he was like, Jeff, I want to learn it all before I start telling people about it. Now imagine if I allow him to do that. I said, no, Toby, just follow my lead, do this, that, and the third, and watch what's going to happen. Well, he followed our lead and he became manager in 8 days. And one of those people he was able to get to impact was Harold. Imagine he waited to figure out how this thing all works for him. Harold went and got in and got his pay raise, right? He went and got in and got his $400 a month pay raise because Toby would have been waiting trying to figure it out. You guys owe it not to yourself, but the people around you to let them know what's going on, the good news of what's really going on here. Because somebody can use the instant pay raise right in your immediate circle. And you have it's your duty to help somebody know about this good news. So on that note, I want to Angelica, if you can get on again, I know you're trying to get on. If you can get on, share your good news, go ahead and do that. But if not, we're going to close this call out. I see her trying to get back in. Well, we'll bring her back on the next one. Guys, have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. We want to see you at the top, and we'll see you in the next live. Go ahead and click the link below. Get started as a rep for 228 or as customer for $79.97, and we'll see you on the inside. Welcome to our family. Take it easy, guys. Stay blessed.